So the past few days I've been back here kind of clearing out the wood line. It had, as you can see, all the way to about here, it was nothing but brush. Which I still need to push some of that back with the tractor, but I already got it all cut and everything. So what this is, as you can see, this is going more than double the hay that we can get for our animals. And then of course we got a bunch more on the other side of the fence that we don't even have fenced in yet. So this is definitely going to help us for our animals and take care of them. So this is a little path I made through the woods. That way we can work on some fencing.
Out here on the farm on Site 1, we have a lot of wild blackberries. And this year they haven't done really well because of the lack of rain. Here's a few of them, but they're not big and juicy and plump like they normally are.
And that shade keeps moving.
What'd you get?
Okra. Alright, so we just got this little contraption today. We're going to test it out. This is going to make a spaghetti from a zucchini. So you're supposed to cut the end off. Don't want that vine in there, unless you like eating vines. Put it in there. Well, it's working pretty good. I may have got a little bit too big of a zucchini though. As you can see, it is making spaghetti. I guess you just cook it up, put spaghetti sauce on it.
I wanted to share with you some eggs from my chickens. These 2 eggs came from my gray chicken. I think they called it an astrolope or something like that is what we're figuring it is. And we just, in the past 2 days, have had a couple other chickens laying. Now I want to show you the difference of when a chicken first starts laying an egg, the size of them. And you can kind of compare them with the eggs that I already have. Pretty good size difference. They're kind of cute. They almost look like little toy eggs. Now, I'm not sure exactly what kind of chickens the others are because, well, they were rescued from the dumpster and then raised up, so we didn't have a precise name on them. But we're hoping eventually these eggs will get large like the other eggs. But in the very beginning of their laying time, they are quite small.
Hey, Corbin. You drink from my lap?
You stole the basketball. No, I didn't.
Stubbed his toe so bad.
Get up and sit down, honey.
Corbin.
Oh, crap.
Wait.
I didn't get a good hit start on it. Ready? You have to do only one hand cartwheel. One hand cartwheel. I forgot how to do one.
Okay, so we've got our little porch on and we're working on the roof, getting the roof some metal up there because who doesn't want a tin roof? So Phil Sr. and Phil Jr. are taking it easy on the porch right now. Okay, I need a name for this little doe. She is gray and white, and we need some kind of creative name for her. Let's see the names we've got for some of our others. So here, this rabbit is Oreo, black and white. This doe her name is Harley Quinn because she's a Harlequin rabbit. This rabbit is a buck and his name is Smokey. He's a gray rabbit. And next door, we have a Californian buck and his name is Don Juan.
So today is supposed to get up in the mid-upper 90s, and the humidity right now is like 80%, so the kids ain't gonna be going out in that. A little hard to breathe. So I thought today I'd talk about why I bought a tractor. Now you guys know that I've got about 40 acres of primarily woods, and my parents, they've got about 12 acres primarily woods. So why do I need a big tractor whenever you ain't got nothing to plant? Well, that's easy. Big tractors can move big logs, and it's got a bucket on it, so as you've seen in the previous videos, easy feller. And as you see in the previous videos, you can move brush with it and down trees. You just shove them over like it ain't nothing. And also, it gives us a chance too later on, if we want to, we can go ahead and buy a bush hog. We get some more grass and everything growing, we can cut it. We can buy a baler. We could bale and everything with that tractor. If we buy some more ground somewhere else, we can buy a planter for it and other implements. So I see it as a good investment to go ahead and get early. And I mean, we've been using the heck out of it anyway. So that's why we got that instead of buying like a Bobcat or even renting an implement, because I mean, if you're going to spend a bunch of money renting an implement, you're gonna have to rent it several times to do this much work, so you're better off just go ahead and buy. And yeah, you can afford a tractor. If you can afford a vehicle, you can afford a tractor. It's just all by priorities, how bad you want something. I'm not saying go in debt to get it. Don't do that. Just save some money back every week and get you on if you think you need one. And yeah, you don't really need it to get the job done, but I tell you what, you get the job done so much faster if you got the right tools for the job, instead of doing it the old way just with an axe or a rake. Or you get so much more done and keep on top of it, because that stuff will grow back too. So just something to keep in mind. So you all know that my wife, she still has a quote-unquote real job. She works for a government agency with children, and so she works a few days out of the week to kind of keep up on the insurance and everything like that. But I mean, we're pretty much debt free, so that's why I'm able to be home with the kids and be able to farm and all this other stuff. But on days like this, whenever it's just way too hot or way too cold, I can't just take the kids out in this stuff. Like I said, the humidity, it's like 80% out there, so it's like really muggy, really hot, hard to breathe. It's not something for little kids to be out in for very long. So on days like this, I got to kind of wait until either she gets off work or I find somebody to watch the kids for a little bit, which you can't really do a whole lot about, because I mean, most people are working, right? So days like this, I mean, it's just pretty much cooking and cleaning and stuff like that. I don't just sit on my butt all day. So doing the house chores and making the best of it, trying to get things done.
We look forward to hearing from you. You can contact us by email at chamberlainff@gmail.com. Like us and subscribe to Facebook and YouTube at Chamberlain Family Farms. We're also available on Rumble at Chamberlain FF. We really look forward to hearing from you. Give us some ideas. Bye.